Good morning, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Pyramid and Motivated Son. I am the diaspora matrix. My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fee. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you re-enslaved the African American, the Latinos, etc.? All in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed my protest. There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have protested and when I have updated you as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring to you something of a social nature as it relates to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My people, all people say it is better for you to keep your mouth shut and people believe that you are a fool than to open it and let them know that you are a fool. For many years before Ralph Gonsalves got into politics, Ralph Gonsalves was speaking and writing, and he fooled Vincentians into believing that he was an intelligent man and he knew what he was doing. And when he was given the opportunity to run the affairs of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all Vincentians get to realize that this man is a fool and he don't know what he was doing. For example, when Ralph Gonsalves was campaigning, he was smart enough to campaign on what is called bullet points. I am going to improve employment. I am going to bring new industries to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am going to develop the agriculture industry. I am going to bring integrity legislation. I am going to develop the tourism industry, etc., etc. Bullet points. He never one day gave you an insight as to how he was going to accomplish these things he said he was going to do. When Ralph Gonsalves became Prime Minister in 2001, the first project he took on was a cross-country road. Not because the cross-country road was going to improve transportation from the northern side and the southern side of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the people in North Leeward to get to those people over the Dry River, or to aid in the transportation where it's concerned agricultural product, or to enhance the tourist product. No, he started to invest St. Vincent's money in a cross-country road because Barbados have one and we should have one too. A project he abandoned after spending about $1 million. They should have given us an insight that Ralph Gonsalves don't know what he is doing. And because he made political promise and promise in his manifesto that he's going to do these things, he did not know how to get them done.
I had come down with a certain perspective about what I should try to do. By the time I left this gentleman, he had extracted 5 times the amount of money out. 5 times. The man is ridiculous. Just when you think you have extracted enough money, he asks for more, and more, and more. And then he tells you, come on, a bit more. I stand here having received an anal lobotomy of extraction of money. I didn't come down here with this firm idea of what we should all do. All I came down and think we have to put roofs back on.
To try to gain the favor of Vincentians and to keep us preoccupied, he decided that he was going to give all government workers Christmas bonuses. Here we have a prime minister that have a country with a high unemployment rate. And instead of he trying to figure out how he is going to ensure that those people who don't have a job get a job, become employed, what he's focusing on is giving those people who are already getting a monthly salary more monies, giving them Christmas bonuses, instead of take those monies and try to create employment for those people who are not working. Now he was giving Christmas bonuses. Instead of the man use those monies to try to look for market overseas so our agricultural product can be sold and foreign exchange come into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now people will be paying more taxes. Private companies, even agriculture farmers, will have more money to employ people. The circulating capital in St. Vincent and the Grenadines would have grown. That means more spending and more tax dollar for the government. He began to dismantle the consolidated fund that was placed there for a rainy day.
I had come down with a certain perspective about what I should try to do. By the time I left this gentleman, he had extracted 5 times the amount of money out. 5 times. The man is ridiculous. Just when you think you have extracted enough money, he asks for more, and more, and more. And then he tells you, come on, a bit more. I stand here having received an anal lobotomy of extraction of money. I didn't come down here with this firm idea of what we should all do. All I came down and think we have to put roofs back on.
Just in case there is a hurricane that comes and devastates our country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines don't have to depend on the handout of other nations and donor agencies. We can take care of our own business. At least the government employees' wages was not the highest, it was not the best, but we were getting something. We were better off than most people were, because the government employees had jobs. There were thousands of Vincentians without jobs that don't know how they're going to get their next meal, that don't know how they're going to pay their rent. If they get sick, they don't know what they're going to do. They can't buy pajamas so that they could go to the hospital. They can't buy medication. But Ralph Gonsalves chose to give those people who were making a salary even more money. Hey, have a good Christmas. Buy an extra ham. Eat an extra ham. Shit it out. And our country is now in a worse state than it was. And now he is in a place as Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where the government treasury has no monies. And he have to be begging people for monies to run the government. He have to be begging people for monies to help in hurricane relief when a hurricane hits St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He have to be embezzling monies from people like Mr. Wace in order to help the people of the Southern Grenadines recover from burial. My people, we should have known from his very first project that he did not know what he was doing, because he was building a cross-country road, not because we needed one, but because Barbados has one and we should have one. Remember, he gave away the nation's money, not in capital projects, not in developing an industry, but as bonuses. And now he's like a droopy dog, don't know what to do, and embezzling monies from the friends of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora muchism. I'll talk to you. Like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video. Let me know what your thoughts about this video. There are many more videos like this right here. Go and peruse those videos and let me know what are your thoughts. Remember to like or to subscribe. Like or subscribe based on which social media platform you're viewing this from. I'll talk to you on Monday.